Just Dan Tomaso.
Dan, yesterday I think everyone realized, okay, cold weather is here. That's all I heard yesterday.
Reality was certainly setting in pretty quickly, but again, it was one of those circumstances. Most of the snow didn't accumulate that fell. It was mostly in the air, but yeah, people wanted to know what was up with that. And now today, in terms of any flurries, if we see much, it's going to be very tiny flakes coming through with some of the darker clouds. But when you head east across the region right now, we're actually seeing a fair amount of sunshine here in Mannheim. Looking good here to start out the afternoon hours. When we go a little bit farther to the west, the sky is looking a little bit more milky. That's true here in York, but also across any areas near Harrisburg to the west. Here's the good news. Even though we started out so cold already, temperatures about 15 degrees warmer than where they started. So 14 was the absolute lowest temperature we had recorded on our WeatherNet system there in Lebanon. Waynesboro 18, same for Summerdale and Newville, but at least now temperatures approaching the freezing mark. That's what we promised, but a bigger warm-up is promised heading into tomorrow. The reason being, we're starting to see some clouds over our western counties. This is all on the leading edge of a warm front. As I mentioned, radar is picking up very, very light returns in terms of snow. There could be a couple of flurries out there, but the vast majority of any snow showers will stay to our north and northwest today. The winds are actually shifting to come more out of the southwest, so parts of Lake Erie and then Lake Ontario and parts of Lake Huron and even Superior, you're now starting to see the snow bands shift to be more of a southwest to northeast orientation. So as the wind shifts, so too do the snow showers. They follow the winds coming over the lake. So here's our hourly forecast. Temperatures approach the upper 30s today, maybe 40 for some of us, but then notice the drop off tonight isn't as dramatic. It's all because this afternoon is featuring those southwesterly winds. There's the Christmas tree at Children's Lake, too, by the way, in the background. The almanac, yesterday's high showing 38 degrees. Today, maybe roughly that same number. We should be closer to 50. By tomorrow, we flip everything around and we do get closer to the low 50s across the board. So today, plan for those mid-30s here through this afternoon, increasing clouds at times, but then tonight we clear back out, so temperatures will bottom out in the upper 20s for a good portion of us. That's where still State College is currently. Altoona 28 degrees. The rest of us now approaching 32. But high pressure coming in from the west. We get more of a return flow through tomorrow, plus this warm front is going to help out. So through the rest of the 7-day forecast, we hold out on a lot of this cold air that's been streaming in from the northwest. Today, we're kind of in that in-between zone. So the winds begin to shift today. Those clouds come through. Tomorrow during the day turns warmer. Tomorrow morning still going to be on the chilly side, but highs tomorrow in the low 50s. We stay close to that mark heading into Friday too. The exception is for Friday through Saturday and even Sunday, we're tracking more clouds. Now coming up in the next half hour, I want to show a little more detail about the weekend. Looks like an active weather pattern, not a ton of rain perhaps at times, but it could be on the gray side here for both Saturday and Sunday. So if you have outdoor plans, you might want to start thinking about, all right, how do I layer up for Saturday and Sunday?
All right, we'll be ready. Thank you, Dan.
Sure.
Coming up next, whiskey.